good, you sexy mother lovers? It's your boy Glitch. We are back here with another video, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are giving an update on the long overdue No Man's Sky save. So, first things first, we're going to go ahead and talk about the ships that we have on this save. So we have the Starborn Phoenix, which is the limited edition Steam version of the Starborn Runner. So this will be transferred onto console as well. So this would be a both PC and console save for you guys. So I will also be finally transferring over the Iron Vulture. You can see here, I have finally got it able to transfer onto PlayStation. So this will be a part of the save as well. I have been waiting to be able to add this. This is such a sick hauler. I love the way it looks. So we then have Exterminator, an all-white robotic ship with a red visor. Awesome. We love to see that. I love it. It's amazing. We then have Black Ops, an all-black robotic ship with red accents and red lights, except for the little yellow it has. We have the Headless Horseman, a squid with just the head. Then we have the Hornet, pretty self-explanatory. It kind of looks like a hornet from the front end. Pretty awesome. Alright, coming back over here, we have the new expedition ship, the Wraith. So this one, I figured in place of all of my living ships, we could just put this one in here, because, I mean, yeah, sure, I'm a big fan of living ships, but this one just stood out to me the most. I couldn't leave this one out of the save, and I figured, why not just throw it in there and turn out all my other living ships. We then have the Exotic Ball. I have to rename this one because I traded it for somebody and then bought it back. So we're just going to call it the Exotic Gumball. We're done with that. Alright. So then we have our Gumball. Pretty self-explanatory. The Explorer version of the Exotic Gumball. Protocol 3, same thing. It is a robotic ship that is orange, white, and has carbon-like material on the wing here. So we named it after BT, out of Titanfall 2. Then we have Whiteout, pretty self-explanatory. It's the opposite of Black Ops. It's an all-white robotic ship with black and red accents. We have Bounty Hunter, one of my personal favorites as well. This is the Bounty Herald. And the reason I added this one, at first I was kind of skeptical about adding this ship. I didn't like the way it looks like a disc. And then I saw the light, and I was like, never mind, it has to go on here. Because it reminds me of Kit out of Knight Rider. So I figured, add this one in. Why not? Because it looks fucking amazing. So we have seen all of our ships here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Bounty Herald and meet you guys at the settlement, and then we will talk about the settlement. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we are here. This is a Viking, I believe, a Viking settlement, I think. I don't exactly remember what type of... No, it's a Korvax settlement. So we have 12 settlement features. You cannot see them all because I only like 6. We are producing Starship AI valves as usual. You guys will have to let me know if this one works out, because I've heard that players can't share settlements, so I don't know if it will cross between the saves or not, because that would mean that hundreds of players are sharing the same settlement. I have no clue how that works out. Now, moving on, going on ahead and taking a look at multi-tools. So I only added 3 multi-tools to the save so that you guys, if you're on PC, you guys can add some in and toy around with them. So we have the pressure washer, which is pretty self-explanatory. It is the pressure washer that everybody knows and loves. So we then have Claptrap. Pretty self-explanatory too. It's the multi-tool that has the hands and claps back and forth. But I named it after Borderlands Claptrap because it just reminds me of him and all those little junky tools on him. Electro is finally working, so I am now finally able to add this to the collection properly because it actually has what it's supposed to have on it. You can see the lightning thing on the bottom, and when you go to reload it, it actually does what it's supposed to as well. So you're not going to see it with the bolt caster, but you might see it with a scatter blaster. Yep, there we go. The freighter is pretty much the same as the last save that I created. Now, I've looked into it, and I saw a request where they said, is it possible to just complete the story? I don't know, and I don't think so. I haven't seen a save that actually has everything completed. We're going to go ahead and show you guys. Our freighter. Alright, so our freighter is the exact same as the last save, you can see here. No difference in the freighter. Spinning this around, we have all the same frigates as the last save. Now, popping up into here, we're going to go ahead and initiate our landing. Alright. So, with that being said, I do not have a base for you guys. I have not built a base other than the freighter base. So the freighter base will be up the green stairs, past the green lights. And this one has everything the last one had in it. As I just backed up the freighter and put this on here. So we also still have this, except... what the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. It looks like a Starship. Okay, we'll get up there and see. So just like the last save, we also have the platform, except you have to go up the stairs instead of take the teleporter, because the teleporter just gave me grief while trying to make it work, so I created a staircase instead. However, I kind of quite enjoy the staircase as it gives me time to, you know, think about what I'm coming up here for, or possibly think about new video ideas while I'm up here. And up here I can see planets, so we can see this planet over here. We can also see my SSV Normandy SR1s, the ghost ships, and the living frigates, which obviously are one of the best freighters in the game, minus these two, because this one definitely has to be top 2. This one definitely has to be my number 1, and I guess you could say this is number 3. With that being said, that's going to be all for the save, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, coming back to you guys for a quick second here. I want to talk about Trello for just a second. So, this is a platform where I am actually hosting my schedule pretty much. So, you guys will be able to see all the saves that I'm planning to do, what I'm working on, what I'm adding my final touch to, done, and what is posted. So there will also be public meet and greets. I have to plan those out. It'll probably be gaming events, and it will depend on my actual personal schedule and what I'm doing. That will really depend on a lot of stuff, but that will be coming soon. Not super soon, though. I have to really get into the details on that one. Now, the other one is going to be saves and content suggestions. So if you guys have issues or bugs with any saves, you guys can report them here. If you want to see something added into a save, you guys can say that here. Now, I can't promise that additions will be added into a save, but I can do my very best to add things to some of the saves. Mods and questions, so that's pretty much just you have questions about the save, or questions about the mods used, or you're asking how to mod the saves yourself, or what tools you need to use, stuff like that. Suggested mods is more so for everybody, not just for you guys. So I will be down in those comments too as well, suggesting things for you guys. So suggested mods on No Man's Sky, I have already put some things in there, like save editors. Now, with that being said, I will also be putting PC mods in there, stuff like, maybe stuff that changes the UI, or maybe something to do with the ships. Like, I've seen one that turns some of your ships into paper airplanes. It's pretty funny, honestly. And that is going to be all for Trello.